Greetings, divine souls. I greet in the name of our Father, Mother, God, plus all the divine light kingdom. For all the words that you're going to listen to, in case they don't resonate with your heart, I ask you to discard them or use them to jumpstart the truth that is within your being. Before we start today's reading, there's a method that I would like all the interested light workers to do this practice is the 369 method. This is how it's done. You can set an intention before that, with an intention being guided by my soul. This helps you in case you have an error to be corrected by your soul so that it implements whatever you desire in the correct way. First, you have to choose 3 positive statements that can help, that you would like to see in your life. The advice that I give, especially on the positive statements that you can create or you would like to create, think of something that is of a we view instead of I. Because at this moment, as a light worker, you have matured from thinking of yourself alone and you start thinking of the whole community as the planet. Our mother Earth, when she was still a human like you and me, we were her DNAs. During that time, or during that evolution that we went through, when we are her DNA, we did not have any war against each other. We did not create weapons to kill our fellow DNA of her. It's the same. It's just a duplicate. It's just at a higher level that at this level we are humans, but we in class 3 we were her DNA. So think of a positive statement that can work for the whole of the humanity. Let's say awakening of souls. Such statements. Think of statements that bring togetherness. All right. After doing that, picking the 3 statements, then use these statements in your mind. You can repeat them loud or write them 6 times. This will help to ensure that the universe is not mistaken of what you are creating. So you can write either those statements 6 times or pronounce them 6 times each in a row. If you finish the first one, then you do the procedure, the 6, and then after visualize in 9 seconds how you want that affirmation to be created using a simple view. Now you can ask, how will you know the 9 seconds? Count. Use your hands and count, your fingers, I mean your fingers, and count. The moment you get to 9, that's okay. Then go to another. Yeah. This will help you to work hard, and then the universe will help you also to overcome your challenges and shape your creation the way you want it to be. Some of other statements may be, I can give you momentary ascension of souls, inner peace among humanity. Think of such ideas or statements. The letter is from Archangel Gabriel, whom we call Jjajja and Ntume among we the Baganda community. It goes like this. The subtitle is Release Any Need to Cling to the Status Quo. You are being asked to let go into the power of light, which will allow you to live in your truth. Dear ones, it's a new time. It's a new moment. When you cling to the status quo, you are clinging to the ways things used to be. Sometimes it feels safer to hold to the old way. Change can be frightening, and yet it is your word. It is your word not changing constantly. That's the question, my brother. In holding on to the status quo, you are holding to a thought of how something used to be. When you have the power to change it for the better of this very moment, there are tremendous power in your thoughts. A thought is like a prayer to the universe, and ask for what you want. If your thoughts are unconscious, if fear plays a large part in what goes on in your mind, in effect, you are asking for the things that frighten you to come into your life. Fear is part of the status quo, and the greatest fear seems to be of the unknown. Yet it is not possible to always know exactly what is to be. What is to be. You are being asked to let go of the fears and to allow the powers of the light of God to guide, nourish, and protect you. Letting go is a moment-to-moment process. It is surrendering to the flow of life. You are being asked to let go into the light, which is the flow of God moving within you at every moment. The divine presence is the only constant, in the midst of change. This is true. This is a truth you can trust. Is not the power of light and love a greater attraction than fear and doubt? That's the question you should ask yourself. It is your attachment to wanting things never to change that hold you back. Simply ask clearly for what you want from the higher power and the angels. All the assistance you need is available to you if you but ask. When you are free from all fears and attachments, you will know the freedom and joy of your truth. Your truth is always what makes you happy. And this is divine will for you at all times. God wants you happy. Pray to live in the light of your truth. Know that you are divinely guided at this time. Ask for assistance to let go of fears that no longer serve you. Allow the grace of the angels to work through you, knowing you are profoundly loved. Remember your message from Archangel Gabriel. Release any need to cling to the status quo. You are being asked to let go into the power of light, which will allow you to live in your truth. Namaste.